NFL preseason debates countdown. 2 days.
2 days till we have NFL football. I'll tell you what, college, though, has really kind of scratched the itch.
Yeah.
You know, we had a lot of good college games, but the NFL gets started on Thursday. So today's preseason debate, Perloff, does momentum from one season from another matter? The fact that the Steelers and the Detroit Lions, who are going to play Thursday, the fact they had these great endings to their seasons, will it carry over? Flip side, teams like, I don't know, Buffalo, who had a tough loss in the playoffs, got whitewashed by Cincinnati. The Minnesota Vikings, who lost badly to the New York Giants in the playoffs. Yeah. Does the negative energy also carry over?
Well, I mean, 31 teams ended the season on a loss, so I think every case is different. The Lions, yeah, I mean, listen, they have young stars who everyone expects to take a step up, and they showed up. Aiden Hutchinson and the defense are going to be better, and Amon-Ra St. Brown's a superstar wide receiver. So, yes, that's definitely going to carry over, right? I'm really bullish on the Lions. I know they're the overhyped team, probably, or the most hyped team. But, yeah, that run at the end of the season makes a big difference to me.
Yeah, to me, I'm not big on what happened last season plays into what happens the next season.
But what if the quarterback is young and then shows that he can play? Isn't that quarterbacks mature, and then you say, oh, that quarterback learned to play. I'm going to take him to have more wins next year.
Okay, so maybe that's the case for a Kenny Pickett or someone like that. I think Jared Goff kind of is who he is.
Right, but the team around him is so young. You can see them aging and getting to where they're supposed to be.
I never think that anything is linear. Like, just because you were good last year, to me, doesn't mean you're going to be good in the next year. Doesn't mean you're going to be better the year after that. I don't think it's a given. Yes, quarterbacks for sure and individual players, but as a team, I think every season really is different. You have to treat it as such because you're never going to recreate exactly what you had the year before.
What about Kenny Pickett, though?
Pickett, yes, he might just be a maturing quarterback, but that doesn't mean the team is going to necessarily all take a step forward just because he does.
It kind of feels that's how it works in the NFL, though. Jalen Hurts matured. You started to see the maturation.
Very good team around him.
Well,
maybe one of the best.
But, I mean, they went from 9-8, and he got better and better and better as that season went on. They lost to the Bucs in the playoffs. You could see, the light is clicked on for Jalen Hurts. So I think there was a good reason to think, that's going to carry over into next year.
Right.
And it turned out it totally did. I think the light clicked on with that Lions offense halfway through the year. So I think that'll carry over. Same with Kenny Pickett and the Steelers. The flip side, though, Buffalo, they had a bad second half of the season, but how on earth are they going to recreate those situations? I mean, it was tragedy after tragedy.
Yeah, it was a lot mentally. It was, I think, a big toll. A lot of bad things happening in Buffalo, but then also a lot of inspiring things with Damar Hamlin. But I mean, I think that the worry, I think, for Buffalo and maybe for Minnesota as well, which is, did teams sort of figure you out? More so, let's take the Bills, for example. Did the teams figure you out? Like, if you're not able to evolve as an offensive coordinator in Ken Dorsey, or if Josh Allen's not able to get rid of some of his bad turnovers, especially in the red zone, that means you're not going to take a step forward. It means the same problems that plagued you last season are going to carry over into this season. I guess it is possible, but I'm not a big momentum person. I think every season is its own thing.
Really? The Vikings, though, a little bit of a different case. They were 13-4, and their advanced analytics said they should have been 4-13.
Yeah, that's right.
So
the one-score games.
I think the Bills and the Vikings are completely different cases. The Bills had a bunch of natural tragedies. They had the weather. They had the terrible thing that happened with Damar Hamlin. I think the Damar Hamlin thing completely knocked them off balance. At least it would have me. So I think that their season was an anomaly. The Vikings, however, they were getting more wins than the quality of their team, and you saw that in some of their wins. And, of course, nobody was surprised when the Giants beat them in the playoffs. I did not sense – everybody was already down on them. So, to me, Vikings' lack of momentum will definitely carry over. Bills will not.